Take one, ANU Observer.
I know exactly the place you're talking about. What brings you to do such a thing?
I'm here so I can humble myself, learn a bit more about homelessness, housing insecurity, and spend a night with my mates, bearing the freezing cold in Canberra.
Yeah, nice. Do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, similar to what Mia said, just really checking my privilege and getting involved in like a charity kind of event. That's a little bit of fun with your mates, like hanging out. I don't know. We'll see in the morning how fun it really is. But
When are you guys leaving tomorrow morning?
Well, we're supposed to start packing up at 7.
Yeah, 7.
So, well, if it's when the sun comes up, you see.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
So they're going to give us coffee or
hot chocolate.
Oh, no coffee. I'm out of here.
I think doing the sleep out is a really important thing that everyone should do at least once in their lives. I think it's really important to see how people who have it rough and who are sleeping on the streets of Canberra, which we know are notoriously very cold, I think it's important to just experience that, so we have an understanding of why we need to give back and why we need to help out and do these sort of things so that more money can go to different organisations and volunteers to help out.
My bet is that Sophie, who plans to sleep on the grass, is going to get a lot less sleep than everyone, because I think it's going to start raining at 3 a.m. and she's going to come in. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
I'm also sleeping on the grass, so I don't know, man. I hope it doesn't rain as well.
How much have we raised so far?
I think we've raised 19 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's really exciting.
Yeah, 20k. We're on 20k at the
Let's
moment.
go.
Can I ask, just out of curiosity, where does that 19k go?
Yeah, of course. It goes directly to the Vinnie's programs, home visits and night patrol.
What tends to be the main takeaway from these sleep out events? What do people...
Yeah, totally. For me, it's always for me, it's definitely that homelessness is caused by a gap in support. We often think of financial hardship, and that is a huge contributor, but it's also things like social acceptance, people in marginalised groups, people who are disabled or queer, all these different groups, and domestic violence, huge contributor to the issue. But it's just like, it's that remembering that so many different people can be affected by this, and you just wouldn't know by coming across them.
Why are you joining us on the sleep out tonight?
Well, I experienced homelessness when I was 15 for about a year. I was living on the street for 7 to 8 months, and then I was in a youth hostel for 2.5 months, and then after that was able to find private accommodation and job and go from there.
Is there anything you think you'd like to add to the experience of sleeping out here? Anything that you think is important that's missing?
The terror, I think, is the key thing that's missing. Like, here the people are in groups, they've been given food, they're laughing, yet when you're in that genuine situation, you can't think an hour in the future. You can think 10 minutes in the future. You think, I haven't eaten in a day and a half. I have got no money. I'm going to go and steal something. Just like knowing now that I'm able to go back to my room tomorrow morning. But not knowing that at the time, because I was sleeping under Coles in the Southern Highlands for that period of time. And just the terror, I think the loneliness as well. Like, you meet weird people in the park, really, they're all young. Thankfully, they were 20s, just hanging out and stuff. But they always have somewhere to go at the end of it, and you don't.
Could you point to where you slept last night?
I was just with the J23 boys, just under the cover there.
Just under the cover there with the J23 boys. And how did it feel waking up this morning? Can you describe some of the thoughts going through your head?
I don't know about waking up. There wasn't too much sleep that I got last night, but it was definitely a very cold night.
So my question to you is, did you learn anything new from the experiences sleeping out here tonight? Is there something you've gained that you didn't have when we spoke last?
I think just anything that you assume about how cold or how hard the ground is, it's just so much worse. I think I foolishly thought, I was like, oh, I've gone camping before, and yeah, it'll be a little uncomfortable, but we'll push through and it'll be okay. It hurts your back and it hurts your hips, and the ground is freezing and the air is freezing, and then it kept raining on and off, and you try and move to avoid. It's not fun, and it's worse than you think it is.
I think it was meant to be not good, right? Like, we experienced something for a few hours that isn't fun for anyone, that people experience every single day of their lives. And yeah, for like friends and family to be concerned about us like sleeping out for the night, hopefully that gets everyone concerned about people who do it every single day.
Are you satisfied with the performance of your cardboard?
Yeah, I am satisfied with the performance of my cardboard.
Excellent. And how many hours sleep do you think you got?
I think I was very tired yesterday, so I think I actually slept more than anticipated. I went to sleep at around 11 and woke up at 6:15, so not too bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really positive report. I think I'd be happy with a cardboard slab if that was my experience too.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, just a little bit chilly.
We're all a little bit frazzled. You'd agree with that?
I would.
So how'd last night go?
Look, it was a better sleep than last year. There was even more rain and wind, though I know a few of you were on the grass and got a bit wet, so that would have been rough. But yeah, it's one of those sleeps where you wake up every 2 hours and check the time and wish it was closer to time to get up. But no, it was good. It was really good this year, and I learnt the hack of sleeping on your tummy. So
what's the lesson you hope the people who did sleep out in the cold learnt?
Just gratitude, really, and then hopefully that motivating, inspiring them to work for change. And obviously they have, because they've raised so much money to go help, have the night patrol vans go out and meet these people, and home visits for people in temporary accommodation and stuff like that. So, they obviously already really care and stuff, but hopefully the panel event and sleeping out just makes me whoa, it's so important, to try to support these people. Yeah.
And the big question, the final question, will this be running again next year? Do you know?
Most definitely, yeah. Most definitely will, and I hope to see even more people. We're really trying to get more people involved. So
yeah, can you tell us about the van?
Yeah, these vans are kitted out with hot chocolate, little Milo things, and coffee and tea, and then hot water, and just spaces for food and stuff like that, all in the back. So people will meet up, pack the vans together and go out on nights, and people just know that we'll be at in squares where people can meet, and a lot of people just meet and chat and line up to grab food and drinks and stuff. So yeah, it's good for community, and also just to make sure they know they have regular food and contact and stuff. Yeah, because it's really good that you guys can see what where this money goes directly. Yeah, and if any of you want to go out on home visits or volunteer for night patrol or things, let us know, because there's always room for more volunteers, and we want that, because then we have more ideas and more people being how about we do this and how about we do that, and more just people contributing. So yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Any other? No? Awesome. Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, guys.
Have a good one.
Seriously. Thank you.
Can I grab a ham and cheese Danish, please? Thank you very much. Thank you.